Hi there! Well, this is going to be a video about what I am bringing in my makeup bag for my upcoming trip. We are going to visit my family in Iowa, so we're going to be staying with my parents and visiting with my grandparents. So I thought I would show you what I am bringing with me in my little train case. But before I do that, I thought I would talk to you about the obvious change in my appearance. I did have my hair cut. I took about 4 or 5 inches off. I just wanted something different, something kind of fresh and fun, and it just felt so heavy and so long for such a long time. And I didn't want to go really short and get a bob or anything, but I did want to shorten it up quite dramatically and just have something different for a bit. The only thing that I regret about it is I did ask my friend to give me a blunt cut, and he really wanted to do an undercut so that it would flip definitely under or definitely out. And I said, oh, I haven't had a blunt cut in years, just take it off that way. And he said, you know, okay. So it does make it a little bit harder to get sort of a smooth, sleek style, but it's okay. I'm learning how to work with it. I decided to put curls in today just for something different, but I'm really enjoying it. I still have the versatility of putting it up in a ponytail, but then also I have just a different style when I wear it down like this. So I'm really enjoying it. I did want to mention I have a couple of videos pre-filmed since I am going to be out of town. So you're going to see a couple of videos coming up in the next couple weeks with my hair longer. So that is the reason for that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started on what I am bringing in my travel makeup bag. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the bag itself. I've had this one for about 3 or 4 years, I want to say. This brand is Trina. Now you may recognize that name from bags that are sold at Ulta. This is the same company, but it's a different line. So these are Trina bags, and then the ones that are sold at Ulta are Trina and Company. The difference is the ones that are sold at Ulta, maybe not quite as good a quality. This is from their higher end line. These were sold at Nordstrom at one time. I don't believe they're available there any longer, but I have heard of people getting these at Nordstrom Rack, and occasionally you can find 1 or 2 of these online somewhere, maybe Amazon, but they've become very hard to find, and I'm not even sure that they're manufacturing these anymore. I really enjoy these bags. They're great quality. They're very heavy materials, very nice zippers, but unfortunately I just don't know anywhere to tell you to find these anymore unless you can randomly type in Trina bags online and find one here and there, but never been able to find a complete set of their bags anymore, unfortunately. But anyway, this is really nice. So anyway, let me go ahead and get inside of here so I can show you this. So this is just a small train case style, and this has worked out really well for me for a long time. I used this bag as my daily makeup bag for a while until I had more of a vanity setup where I didn't need something like this. So now let me show you inside of here. So this is what it looks like inside. It is a 2-piece set, so there is this smaller bag. I'm going to take that out and show you. And then there's this top zippered section. This is really nice for lip liners and lip products, pencils, things like that that are slim. And then I keep everything else in this bottom section, and then I put brushes here in this little pouch here at the bottom. So I'm going to take everything out and show you. This probably is going to get a little bit long because I am an overpacker. So what I think I will do is start with this section up here with the lip products. I have way too many. I'm probably going to force myself to get rid of one, but I do like to have options. So the first thing I have is what I'm wearing today. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie and Heartbreaker, and I think I have stumbled over that every single time I've talked about that in a video. I have Urban Decay Revolution Lipstick in Naked. I have MAC Modesty. This is one of my favorite all-time lipsticks, one that I keep with me and travel with me always. I have the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Manga Mascara. I actually need to pick up another one of these. I accidentally picked up the one that was black-brown, and it ended up being very brown. Just a note if you happen to see that. It is very brown. There's really not any black in it at all, so I do need to pick up something different, but I kept this in here to remind me. I am bringing my Dior Fluid Stick. This is in Tiny Pink. I've really been enjoying this summer. Just a beautiful bright pink. I have some Duo eyelash adhesive. I need to pick up some of those. I probably will wear those at least once or twice on the trip. I have my Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I got this with the Lorac, well actually the original and the Lorac 2 palettes that I bought. Really been enjoying this. I've heard a lot of good things about this primer, and I agree. It's really nice. Not drying, not too sticky. It's really just a great eye primer. Okay, a few more things in here. This is my most recent Glossamer purchase. This is Chanel Happy. Oh, this does make me very happy. I love this gloss. And then I picked up recently the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm kind of on the fence about this a little bit. It's not bad, but I'm not sure if it's something that I would repurchase again or not, but it's doing okay. And then I have a little small size of the Origins Ginseng Eye Creamer. I'm like stuck on a coffee mode right now. It's not creamer, it's eye cream. And then I have my Urban Decay 24/7 liner in 0. I use this to back my lashes only pretty much. And then I have a small size, the Lancome Sills Booster. So I'm bringing that as a eyelash base. Okay, so that is everything that is in this top section. So now I'm going to start going down here in the bottom. And I'll start with the makeup first, and then I'll go into the little bag last. The bag has mostly brushes and things, so I think I'll put that at the end so that if you're not interested in brushes, you can skip that portion altogether. But I am going to take this little pouch out and set it aside. This does a really great job having this little extra pouch. It's sort of keeping everything organized, and it does keep all the makeup that's in this bottom section in place. Good example of that. Hold on a second. Okay, so let's start with what was jumping out at me. This is my Makeup Forever Duo Matte. I've been trying this out this summer. I do really like it. I may do a review on it. It's sort of a different product than I've had before. It is a foundation powder that you can use wet or dry, and I really wanted something like this for this summer. Really been enjoying it. It's great for a really light makeup look, but also then touch-ups in between, especially when I'm getting really oily this time of year. Let's see what else. I am bringing my Dior Rosy Tan. No surprise there. I did this Get Ready With Me video, and this is just one of those palettes that I think is just great for travel. Just a really neutral look and really easy look to do. You can just use this color up here for a subtle all-over wash of color. You can use all the colors together like I did in that video, but just I knew I would be traveling with this palette as soon as I got it. Another palette that I have mentioned before that I knew was going to be a travel palette is the Urban Decay Naked Flushed palette. You've got your bronzer, you've got your highlighter and blush all in one. This is fantastic, and I've been wearing this so often this summer. And then I am bringing my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is in light medium, which I think is called medium plus now. And then another love for me, and I am so glad that this is so lightweight and slim, is the Lorac Pro palette. This is the original. I did do a Flash Beauty for this, which I will link below. If you probably have noticed, I've been trying to put up a lot of Flash Beauty videos. I'm really trying to go through any palettes that I have and make a video for that, so I can kind of get sort of an archive there of swatches for everyone to see. So this is on that playlist. I actually like this better than the Lorac 2. I got the Lorac 2 first, so I sort of got them out of order. And then I picked this one up with a gift certificate that I had, and I just have fallen in love with it. I knew that I wanted to bring this with me on the trip. It's just gorgeous, and it's the look that I'm wearing today. Gives me lots and lots of options. And I probably don't need all of these, which brings me to the other one that I'm bringing, which is a Nars Single in Cairo. I don't need all 3 of these, but I like my options. What can I say? So... And then next, another blush that I'm bringing. This is something that I have with me all the time. It's so versatile. This is MAC Stay Pretty. This is something that I always bring with me anywhere I go because it's just, I don't know, it's sort of a neutral pink. It doesn't really lean too warm or too cool, but any lipstick that I bring with me, I find that this is a really good option. And then the one that is in the Naked Flushed palette, this is a little bit warmer, so this has a little bit more red in it, and this has, I would say, maybe leaning a little bit more cool tone pink, so it's nice to have the two, and that will suit anything that I need. I put a little bit of my Guerlain primer in this little, I think this was a MAC sample at one time, but I cleaned it out and kept it. So I put a little bit of that in there. I just have some eye drops. I keep that with my makeup because it'll be something that I do every day before I put on my eye makeup. And then a new love for me. I can't wait to do a review for you on this. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I was really hesitant to try this, and I won't go into it too much now, but I am just, spoiler alert, in love with it. It is fantastic. It is the only skin product I'm bringing with me. I have been able to eliminate my sunscreen with this, and now I have a foundation, so it's sort of an all-in-one product, and it's just really, really blown me away. It's what I'm wearing today also, and I do have a little bit of the Makeup Forever Duo Matte just in my T-zone, so I've been wearing these two together a lot, and then with a little bit of bronzer from here. So that is everything that is in the makeup bag, and now let me show you what I have in this little separate pouch. Again, this is going to be sort of a lot of brushes and small things. Okay, so there are a lot, just to sort of forewarn you here. I have a Sigma E25. I've mentioned this before. This is such a versatile brush. I always bring this with me. I have a Real Techniques brow comb and eyelash combo. I have my Shu Amora eyelash curler. I have NYX lip pencil, and this is in Rose. This is a newer one to me, but I really like it. I have a L'Oreal, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Silkissime. This is an eye pencil. Now that I'm seeing this, I probably don't need the Urban Decay one, but again, just using this to back my lashes for a really quick, simple look if I don't want to use eyeliner. I have my Grimbacher brush, my angle shader, the one that I use for eyeliner. I have a Sigma F40 for blush. I have a Real Techniques, this is the multitasking brush. I use this for blush, powder, bronzer, lots of different things. And then, this is probably another duplicate, I have my Bobbi Brown Face Blender. Probably one of these has to go. See, I usually pack this ahead of time, and then I work from the bag, so I make sure that I have everything I need. And I kind of also force myself to get rid of a few things to kind of edit a little bit, but oh my gosh, there are so many brushes in here. I have the Real Techniques, this is the Essential Crease Brush, and then I have the buffing brush. I've been using this to apply the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I have my Pro Shader, this is the Sephora brand. I have the Real Techniques, this is the setting brush. I think I brought almost every single brush that I showed you in that Real Techniques collection that I bought. I think it's Nick's favorites, or was it Sam's favorites? That's awful. I will link, actually I don't have a link to that. I didn't review it or anything, but I will put the name of that down below if I can remember. This is the MAC 217. I have a pair of my little Tweezerman tweezers. I have the Urban Decay concealer brush from, well, it's actually not a concealer brush, but it's the brush from the palette, but I use it for concealer. I have my Clinique Soft Blonde Quick Liner for brows. And then I have my another little Craft Store Beauty. This is a flat shader. I use this for concealer as well. And I'm seeing how crazy all this looks with all these duplicate brushes. I really do need to edit this down quite a bit. I have a Sigma Taper Blending Brush. This is the E40. I have Urban Decay Liner in Naked. This is Sigma Taper Blending E35. Another Grimbacher, okay, that's going out right away. I'm putting that back. And this is Sigma E55 shader brush. So that is everything. Oops, actually, I'm sorry, I have a couple of these micro brushes for applying my false lashes. You know, I like to use those so they don't stick to the glue. I don't like to use Q-tips or anything. So that is everything that I have in here. So now I have an empty bag and an empty pouch. So that is it. Hopefully this didn't go on for too awful long, but that is everything I'm bringing on my trip with me. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.